Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to discuss about inclusion. We will study about its concept, need, and implementation. First of all, we want to know about the term inclusion. That what is inclusion? Inclusion is used in the field of education. That is why it is also known as inclusive education. There are two words, inclusive education and exclusive education. Inclusive education is the education in which normal students and students with disabilities study together under a same roof. And in exclusive education, they both normal and the students with any of the disabilities study on the different schools and under different roofs. We can also say that it is a positive approach to educate both normal and students with disabilities or with special educational needs together. Inclusive education means normal students and special need students learn while sharing the same physical space and interacting socially and economically. It can also be stated that in this education, differently abled children are educated with normal children within the same roof. As I have told you earlier, it brings all students together in one classroom and in one community. In this inclusive education, students with special needs spend their most of time with non-special need students. It is completely, this inclusion completely rejects the use of specific school or classroom to separate students with disabilities from student without the disabilities. Here I have mentioned, you can see it, the term inclusion is used in the field of education. That's why it is known as inclusive education. It is an approach to educate both normal and students with disabilities. Inclusive education means normal as well as special needs students learn while sharing the same physical space and interacting socially and academically. It brings all students together in one roof, one class, and in one community. Inclusion completely rejects the use of specific school or classroom to separate the students so that they all can spend their time with each other and they can unite together. Now, what is the need of inclusive education? Here are the points I have mentioned. It provides perfect training of real life. There's a difference between real life and real life. So, perfect training should be provided to normal students or as well as the students with specific needs. All students with or without disabilities learn to interact and work collectively. वो एक साथ जुड़कर काम करना सीखते हैं और they are going to learn and how they are going to interact with each other in the future also. Its need I have mentioned in points. For self-esteem, it is necessary for better social skills and communication, greater sensitivity to better know strength and weakness of each other, for better sense of belongingness and higher academic achievements. So first we will discuss about for self-esteem. Look, you all know that everybody is having his or her self-esteem or self-respect. Generally, it may be seen that differently abled students are less strong comparatively to the normal students. Research also shows that in field indicate that after inclusion in a regular school, the students with disabilities have shown improvements in self confidence. जब वो एक साथ जुड़कर काम करते हैं, पढ़ाई करते हैं, तो डेफिनेटली इट इज़ गोइंग टू एनहांस देयर सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस. They display qualities of self efficacy. They develop confidence in their ability to interact with one another and the society in which they live. This is under self esteem. Now, for better social skills and communication. Inclusive education provides ample opportunities to have better social relations among students with disabilities and without disabilities. As a matter of fact, social skills are learned properly through observation and imitation. Students with disabilities get a better understanding of the world around them. They feel they feel highly exhilarated about being part of the regular community. उनको भी ज़रूरत होती है उनको स्पेशल ट्रीट ना करा जाए और रेगुलर कम्युनिटी में उनको स्पेस प्रोवाइड किया जाए. A number of case studies show that children with autism demonstrate change in their social behavior while being with other children without disabilities. और इसकी वजह से their communication skills are improved a lot. That all under better social skills and communication. Now we will move to greater sensitivity. It usually observed that students without disabilities become more sensitive by learning along with students with special needs. They become more sensitive by learning along with students with special needs. They understand how words can hurt. आप उनसे कुछ भी कहें जो उनकी जहाँ पर वो लैग कर रहे हैं, जो उनका वीक पॉइंट है, वहाँ पर अगर आप उन्हें हिट करेंगे तो वर्ड्स कैन हर्ट. दे नो इट वेरी वेल. दे ऑल्सो प्रैक्टिस पेशेंस एंड लर्न एम्पैथी. Fourth one is for better understanding of their strength and weakness. How betterly they understand that what is their strength and what is their weakness. Students with or without special needs in inclusive schools learn that each and every individual has his own strength and weakness. So they learn to appreciate these differences. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि जो भी स्टूडेंट्स डिसेबिलिटी स्टूडेंट हो, दिव्यांग हो, ही इज़ टोटली वीक. हर भगवान ने हर किसी को स्पेसिफिक स्ट्रेंथ दी है. किसी न किसी फील्ड में ही और शी इज़ अ मास्टर कंपेरेटिवली टू द अनदर वन. So they can know better of their strength and weakness. The next one is for better sense of belongingness. Inclusive education is essential for having a better sense of belongingness among students with and without special needs. It teaches the value of another human being, no matter what that person looks or sounds like. Students with special needs enjoy the feeling of belongingness, being loved, having relationship and friendship with students without special needs. They all become friend and they know what they need and what they want by studying under a same roof. Students with special needs also show increased awareness of tolerance and better understanding of other students with special needs. उनको शुरुआती दौर से ही पता चल जाता है कि उनमें कितना टॉलरेट करना पड़ेगा आने वाले समय में. तो दे यूज टू गेट, you can say that they used to get practice of the things, or we can say it increased their awareness of tolerance and better understanding of other students with special needs. And the last and very important is higher academic achievement. Inclusive education is beneficial for the students with special needs because research studies shows that in this field these students have done academically well in एक्सक्लूसिव एजुकेशन के कंपैरेटिवली इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन में एकेडमिक अचीवमेंट्स वो स्टूडेंट्स के दोज हु आर दिव्यांग्स इज रियली वेरी वेल. Now we will discuss implementation of inclusive education in India. In India, the number of children, persons with disabilities or special needs is very large. There is a very large number of the students with disabilities. They face a lot of problem in getting education, especially inclusive education. So now it's important to implement it so that the benefits are enjoyed by all the individuals. As you know that each and every student is having a right of education. You can take the example of Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, and we can also take the example of Graham Bell. They all are having learning disabilities. In spite of all these disabilities, I think that they have done very well in their life. Considering the benefits that we could derive by educating children with special need along with children without disabilities is in inclusive education, Government of India should propose pointers that can build a strong as well as effective education system in the country. Government of India should emphasize on the following measures for effective implementation of inclusive education. The first one is right to education is to be made effective so that every child receives education, and through inclusion addressing students with special needs is also taken care of. Teachers are to be trained well so they are equipped with required knowledge to deal with the children's having special needs in an inclusive system of education. For this, regular workshops are to be conducted to keep them abreast of the recent development in inclusive education. Third one is regular analysis of schools, curriculum and amenities are to be done to check the problems, and if there is any problem they have to solve it. In this, a support team is required to give access to the regular curriculum methods to children with difficulties in learning. जो स्पेशल चाइल्ड्स हैं, दोज हु आर डिसेबल्ड, तो उनके लिए एक जो करिकुलम है इट कैन बी मॉडिफाइड सो दैट देयर डिफ़िकल्टीज इन लर्निंग, जो भी डिफ़िकल्टीज इन लर्निंग है वो कहीं ना कहीं तक कम करी जाए. Fourth one, parents should be involved in decision making process to enhance their child's learning. They should be make partners for making inclusive education more effective. They are to be made partners in the education so that a collaborated effort of both parents as well as teachers would result in effective inclusive education. Fifth one is for proper implementation in schools. The differently abled students should be treated equally as normal students. In fact, the differently abled students should not be looked with any of the sympathy. They should be recognized by their talents, capabilities and abilities. Sympathy should not be provided to them. The next one is मटेरियल शुड बी प्रोवाइडेड बेस्ड ऑन देयर नीड्स. जो भी उनकी ज़रूरत है उसके अकॉर्डिंगली करिकुलम और मटेरियल उनको प्रोवाइड किया जाए सो दैट दे आर एबल टू लर्न अलॉन्ग विद द रेगुलर पीयर ग्रुप. जो नॉर्मल चाइल्ड्स हैं उनकी तरह वो भी रेगुलरली लर्न कर सकें. एज वी कैन ऑल्सो से दैट children with special needs in regular schools require a lot of adjustment in term of, you can say, in term of classroom, transport facility or educational material. So for that material should be provided to their needs. Curriculum experts should design the program parallel for all the children with or without special needs. For this, a suitable examination system and periodic evaluation of children with special need to be in place to meet the challenges and changing trend in special education. So, for all these curriculum experts should design a parallel program comparison to the children with special needs. Then, ninth point is sincere efforts should be made to develop healthy relationship between the students. It will create positive environment for implementing inclusive education. In this way, both type of students, that is with or without disabilities, will also develop good relations among themselves. It will be very helpful in creating an appropriate environment for implementing inclusive education. 10th point is inclusive education should be flexible. It should be flexible. The flexibility in this field should be reflected in the teaching methods and materials provided to the students with disabilities. For all this, a school should form a support team to develop strategies for the whole school to meet the requirement of students with special educational needs. At last, in conclusion, it can be said that the government as well as the school teachers should lay due stress on the above mentioned measures for effective implementation of inclusive education. Thank you. Stay safe, stay at home.